All right, ready to get underway. Michael Harris the second. Now at the plate.
23. Harris the second.
And we're underway here in the home opener.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty.
Batting second, the right
And
fielder.
here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Vaughn. He steps on the bag. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight.
Batting third,
Matt
the
Olson
first
up to the plate.
Matt Olson.
No, inside.
That clips the corner. Swing, and he breaks his bat. In time to Vaughn. That's out number 3. Back here in Miami, starting on the mound in this one, Spencer Strider. What do we need to know here?
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
Digging in, Otto
Leading off
Lopez.
tonight, the shortstop, number 6.
Strider out there. The mound for this one, and he's a guy who had a really impressive college career but needed Tommy John surgery while playing for Clemson.
That's a ball.
You know, Boog, Strider spent time with a sports psychologist at Clemson while rehabbing from his surgery. They talked a lot about the concept of purpose and the importance of having a defined goal for everything you do. You know, it's something Strider now preaches himself.
That misses the zone. Ball 2. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
That one missing inside. One gone, bottom half of the first. Spencer Steer,
second,
the next to
left
hit.
fielder, number 7, Spencer Steer.
Misses off the
ball
plate.
1.
Ball 1.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Laced down the line. Base hit right field. Around first and hustling for second.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Nope.
Andrew Vaughn, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And a foul ball. Man at second.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And now 2-2. Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Slings to first. Great pick. They get out number 2 on a tough play. Here's the rookie third baseman, Sal Stewart. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
And that one is in for a strike. Pitch misses.
That's outside.
Ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Man on second, 2 down. And now it's filled up. Got him swinging. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin. Just missed.
Ball 1. Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Late swing, foul to the left. Just missed. Out to short, Lopez. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here is Austin Riley.
The third baseman, Austin Riley.
Second inning here, no score. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Struck him out without a swing. Fastball to letters, frozen for strike 3. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the veteran second baseman, Ozzie Albies. That one ripped right center field. And it one hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Dom Smith stands in. Rips one to right. Brings it in. And that'll do it. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now for the Marlins, Lenny Sosa. Sosa getting the start at second, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And his batting average this season is over 400. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Dubon over to first and quickly one away in the second. Here's Miguel Andujar.
Miguel Andujar.
Hey!
And there's a hit and a man aboard.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Agustin Ramirez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And that's hammered into right field. That's a base hit. Runner holds up at second. 2 aboard now.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Heriberto Hernandez In the box now, takes strike one. In the air, right field. Should be extra bases. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. Yuri Ruiz digs in now.
Number 3, Yuri Ruiz.
Fastball for a strike.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Ball, that's out.
The Marlins with a chance to score first here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run.
That's ball 2.
That one
Ball
missed.
3.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
That's a base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Lopez in the box now, takes strike 1. And that's
Ball,
outside.
that's off the plate.
And 1-1.
Good spot
that's
for the
down.
hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Should be extra bases. Ramirez around third, and that'll do it. New inning getting started. Now in for the Braves, Eli White. Swing and a high fly ball left field. 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Dubon in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. That clips the corner. On a line, base hit. Now the Braves have the tying run in scoring position.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And the 1-0.
Hey!
Up the middle, Lopez. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it. Here's Acuna now. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Ball 1.
Harris off of first with 2 away.
Hey!
This one in the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Now they get the runner and a rundown. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. Back here in Miami, and now for the Marlins, Spencer Steer.
Number 7, Spencer Steer.
Strider back to work. And
Ball
that
1.
skips in the dirt.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of the hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Line drive, leaps and he's got it.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Nope, outside.
Vaughn, the next to hit, takes outside. Acuna settles underneath it. That's out number 2. Sal Stewart, the next up for the Marlins. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. Going 1.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
2 down, nobody on. And that is that. Back here at Lone Depot Park. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Matt Olson.
You know, these Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the tying run is on base.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
And now it's going to be Drake Baldwin. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
This one in the air. Stewart under this one. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for Atlanta, the third baseman.
1 out man at first. Now the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
This one in the air right field. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Lead runner around second. Relay throw to third. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
He was all over that one. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Albies can't hold up, and that's a strike. Hit on the ground might be 2. Here's Lopez for 1. Got him. The double play cuts down the potential tying run. Bottom 4, and now for the Marlins, Lenny Sosa.
Lenny Sosa.
You know, these Marlins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Base hit, man aboard on the leadoff single.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field, so that definitely felt good.
And now Miguel
That's
Andujar.
outside.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Sosa aboard here at first with nobody out. Clips the corner. 2-2. This to third. Riley. Over to Albie. On to Olsen. That's 2.
If you blink, you might miss it, and that's the magic of the 5-4-3 double play. It happens so fast, which is a huge reason why this is such a delicate sequence. The entire play will break down if one person has bad timing.
Ramirez swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Grounds one to short. Dubon to first. And that is that. Ready now for the 5th inning. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Dominic Smith. That's a base hit. Now the Braves have the tying run in scoring position.
Waste no time there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Next to hit, Eli White. That's in there. Strike 1.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Line and a base hit into right. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. You recognize the rotation of the baseball out of the hand, stay tall on the backside, and crush that pitch the other way.
Dubon in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Off the mark there. And it's 2-0. That's a strike. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out.
What do you got?
Swing, appeal to first. No swing. Just held it back there. Swings and misses. And the count is filled up. He fouls it off. Will do it again. And a payoff pitch. This one in the air center field. Ruiz has a beat on it. 1 away. Two aboard with 1 out. And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris II.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, boo.
Ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next offer in there for a strike. And that is strike 1. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit. But when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
2 on, 1 out. Right side. They get 1 to second.
No, he's in there. Stay.
Throw safe. And here comes Ronald Acuna Jr. in a huge spot. So they turn to their closer, Jason Adams.
All they need from him right here is 1 out, but that's easier said than done for sure. Lots of pressure with 2 runners in scoring position. He does have the 1 open base to work with if needed.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
2 on, 2 outs. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
In the dirt. And they get out of the jam. Well done to finish off the strikeout at end of the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for the Marlins, Heriberto Hernandez.
Heriberto Hernandez.
You know, these Marlins doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A solo shot. And they add on. It's 2-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's the center fielder, Yuri Ruiz. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Acuna on the run. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Number 6.
Now here is Otto Lopez. And a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
This one in the air, right field, and there's 2 away. Andrew Vaughn now.
Next for the Marlins, the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
0-1.
Vaughn measures 5 feet 10 inches, 215 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Nope.
Lopez off of first with 2 away. That's a laser base hit. And now 2 aboard.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center.
The new pitcher in the game, Daysbel Hernandez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now a chance for Sal Stewart.
Pull upstairs.
Fastball for a strike. Carrying well. And gone. A 3-run shot. It's their second home run of the inning. And they add to the lead. It's 5-zip.
Look at that. Pure reaction. Fastball up and in. Not an easy pitch to get to, but because it was just a reflex, he didn't have time to get long with this swing.
So 2 down. Lenny and Sosa, the next up for the Marlins. Sliced hard but foul. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the mower, the designated hitter.
And next is the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar. 1 for 2.
That's out.
Hey! 4 runs already in the frame. Last half of inning number 5.
Ball.
On the ground, Riley. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. Top of the 6th inning. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olson. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1. That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with. Nope. He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Stays alive. There's a swing and a drive. Gone way up into the upper deck. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they close the gap. It's 5-1. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin.
You know, these Braves, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here comes Austin Riley. And first offering is fouled off. Late with the swing there. That one ripped left field. Going back. On the warning track. And hauls it in. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Yeah.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. The 0-2. Fights it off. You'll see another.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row. This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Two down, nobody on. Got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Back here in Miami, now it's the Marlins catcher, Agustin Ramirez.
Ramirez.
Outside, that's a ball. Hey!
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Ball 2.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working. Going to the opposite field, and it doesn't.
Didier Fuentes comes on now.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Stepping in, Heriberto Hernandez. 0-1 down.
Nope. That's inside.
Ramirez gets his lead at first with nobody out. Gonna count 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a 1-2 again. Just missed. And it stays fair. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of singles back to back. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Ruiz stands in here, takes ball 1 low. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning, and off to a shaky start. White takes it in for the out. 1 down. Back to the top of the Miami order. Otto Lopez will hit next. 1 for 3. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
The Fish trying to break this one open here in the bottom of the 6th. Harris settles underneath it and makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he gets the third safely, moving up on the fly out, and there are 2 gone. Spencer Steer, the next up for the Marlins. New pitcher on here, Robert Suarez.
Number 75, Robert Suarez.
Foul ball there. Runners at the corners with 2 outs.
Ball, that's outside.
And a big swing and a miss. That's a base hit as a run scores. Harris fires it in quickly. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In to score from third. It's 6-1.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
2 on, 2 outs.
There you
Check
go.
swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. No swing. The 1-1. Out towards right center field. Harris racing after it. And that is that. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, and I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit.
So they turn things over to the righty, Calvin Fauché.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters. We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, is talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screeching halt.
No question.
White.
White up
That's
for the
a
third
ball.
time here. Watches that one miss. On the ground, right side. Vaughn takes it himself, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Up next for Atlanta,
2 outs, base
the
is
shortstop,
empty. And here is Mauricio Dubon. Out towards right center field. Hernandez should have this one, and that's the 3rd out. Back here at Lone
Leading
Depot
off
Park.
for the Marlins,
And now for the Marlins,
the second baseman,
Lenny Sosa.
Sosa.
Just
Ball,
off
that's
the
out.
outside edge. Ball 1.
Hey!
Next
Ball,
pitch is
that pitch is
outside.
out.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
One up, one down. And up next for
Up
Miami,
next for the
Miguel
Marlins,
Andujar.
The designated hitter, Miguel. Now
On the mound now,
James.
James Karinchak.
Number 0.
I think it's got to be a little
James
tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters
Hey.
count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
There's a strike.
2.
Well, that's
Ball,
kind of
that's
what you
out.
expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Line drive to short and caught.
Up next for the Marlins, the catcher, Agustín Ramirez.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Agustín Ramirez. strike on the inside corner. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
Pitch in the dirt and a full count now. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. This one in the air, center field. And that's the inning. Ready to begin the 8th. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Michael Harris II. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Hey!
Boucher, 6'1" righty, 190 pounds, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2017. Check swing, but he went too far. That is strike 2. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. The Braves with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Up the middle, a dive, he's got it. Throw to first, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Up next for Atlanta, the first baseman.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busting down the first base line. Beat the throw pretty easily.
Here's Matt Olson down.
Inside ball.
Acuna, the base runner at first with 1 out.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side or the fans better look out in the stands.
Here's a 3-0. And that one clips the corner. That catches the zone for a strike. Full count now. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Man at first, 1 away. Ground ball right side. Here's Lopez for 1. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. On to the bottom of the 8th. Leading off, Heriberto Hernandez.
Heriberto. Hernandez.
New pitcher for the Braves, Tyler Kinley.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
The 1-0. And another ball. There's the strike at the knees. And it's fouled away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Missed with a changeup. Ball 3. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. And he's into second with nobody out.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. Got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
Ruiz at the plate now. That's ball 1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a ground ball. Albies over to first in time. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. Back to the top of the order. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Otto Lopez. And first offering is fouled off. Runner on at third, 1 gone. And this one looks like trouble. He's there. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. So no one on after the sac fly. Spencer Steer, the next up for the Marlins.